So here we have the main screen, or what I call the screen. So in here we have our target who is logged into Zapier, which uses Dropbox OAuth. It's important to point out here Zapier properly set up their Dropbox integration with state parameter validation and everything. But if the target finishes an authentication handshake that is started by the attacker, since both are not authenticated, the receiver's interceptor, in this case Zapier, will not be able to tell where it started, even though it did validate the state parameter is unused, generated by Zapier and sent back with a valid OAuth code. So there isn't anything wrong in their implementation. For this demo, the attacker will use the email midwayattacker@gmail.com, and target will be using habtebelo plus victim@gmail.com. Here is the code the attacker hosts. It uses Windows, so we can bypass same-site cookie protections and be able to perform this attack in any browser. The code has 3 steps: logs out the user, logs into attacker, and then starts a Dropbox auth using attacker's Dropbox state. Since the attacker knows a valid state parameter for their own account, attacker can just get a state parameter and plug theirs here. .com. So to pull off this attack, it would help to have both a login and logout CSRF for a smoother attack. But the only real prerequisite is a login CSRF. The logout CSRF is not necessary. All an attacker needs is find a login CSRF to force the target to log into the attacker's own Zapier account. This is not a very difficult thing, as in almost all scenarios, including all big sites, it's possible to find login CSRF easily.
It's important to not finish the login handshake on attacker side so the target can use it. I will just drop the connection on attacker's side using burp, put the login state and token into the payload, then log in using another session. This helps not use the login token. We want to log in back as attacker to get a valid Dropbox OAuth URL from Zapier. Zapier will generate a state parameter that is only valid for the attacker's account, which is why we need it. Since the target will be logged into our own account, we will know a valid Dropbox state parameter Zapier can't distinguish. And voila, you just want until target visits. And at this point, the attacker's account is connected to the target's Dropbox account.